In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make an NFT step by step so you can get rich and create the next CryptoPunks or something like that. Hi, my name's Alex, and a couple of months back I've heard about something called NFTs, and I was absolutely stunned by the thought that people are making insane money with little digital artworks. But let's take a step back and let me explain to you in 90 seconds what NFTs actually are. Before that though, help a brother out and hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's go. What are NFTs? The short form NFTs stands for Non-fungible tokens. Great, thank you. Non-fungible basically means that it's a unique piece of data that can't be replaced by anything else. You can compare it to a one-of-a-kind trading card. And the more rare a collection is, the more expensive those NFTs can get. Imagine you'd be the only one having a PSA 10 first edition Charizard, shadowless, whatever.
This is the holy grail right here.
It'd be dope, right? And it would be worth a lot. How do NFTs actually work? Most of these NFTs are now a part of the Etherium blockchain. And if you're watching this video, I'm guessing and assuming that you know what Etherium is, but if not, it's just another cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. But unlike Bitcoin, the Ethereum blockchain supports those NFTs. These NFTs store a bunch of extra data and information, which makes them a bit different from the classic coins. So where can you buy those crazy collectibles? Well, you can't buy them on Amazon, but there are places like eBay and Amazon where you actually can buy them. To name a few, there's OpenSea and Vivi you can check out. Before you buy an NFT there though, you have to trade your dollars into the matching crypto, for example, Ethereum, and then you can buy those NFTs. NFTs can be anything from music, art, videos, drawings, GIFs, whatever, your favorite memes. Okay, that's cool and all, but you're probably still asking yourself, why do people buy NFTs for millions of dollars? Well, basically, it's like owning a very rare and expensive painting, or fancy watches, or maybe even Pokemon cards. It's status and a new way to show or generate wealth. Besides that, there's also an idea of generating a new digital world with games and even crazier things, which we might talk about in another video. And these NFTs could be implemented in those new worlds. Digital arts or collectibles in games sounds kind of familiar, right? It's like buying an expensive skin in Fortnite, or crazy weapons and skins in CSGO, or maybe you just want to jump ahead in some random mobile game to have a cooler island or some better items or whatever. So even if NFTs sound like they're the newest thing, some parts of it actually feel pretty familiar. So now that we know what they actually are, let's see how they're made. As always, there are lots of different ways to make an NFT, but today I'll show you step by step how to make your first NFT collection in Photoshop, and where to find great assets if you don't really know how to draw or make illustrations yourself. Like me. Let's hop into Photoshop and see how it works.
So this is how NFTs are structured. NFTs are made out of grouped layers, which means all the backgrounds are in a group, all the faces, eyes, heads, and so on are all in separate groups. At the end, when we have a bunch of different combinations in our groups, we apply a script that finds every possible way those layers could be combined. And those PNGs are pretty much your collection. Let's jump into Photoshop. What I like to use is 3000 pixels by 3000 with a resolution of 300. There we have our background. Let's make a new layer down here. And let's just fill this layer in with a random color. Let's go with green. I go with the bucket, and there we have our background. Now what I do is I go Command G or Control G. So now we have a group down here, and I call this group background. And this is where all the backgrounds are going to be. So let's just make another background so you can see that there are different backgrounds in there. Let's just make a new layer down here. We still have the bucket. Let's choose a new color. Let's go with red. And fill the red in, and now we have one red background and one green background. That's good for now. So now we need a character. For the character, I go up here, and by holding down shift and dragging, I can make a perfect square. So I make it easy, and I just make this perfect square, and I just put this in the center of this layer, and then we open up a new layer, and now we need a face. So for the first color, I need something that kind of resembles a face. Is that a good facial color? Nah. That's fine. With Command D, I deselect, and then I already put this in a group. I go Command G, I have a new group, and I name this group Face. Let's just copy this with Command J or Control J, and then I just click on here, double click, and now I can go Fill. And I can fill this with any color I want. Let's go with blue, just a random color. All right, now we have this. We have a face, we have a background. Now we need eyes and we need mouths. I'll cheat a little bit and use a website called PNG Wing. This is where I get all my PNGs for thumbnails and so on. But be careful, you'll only find PNGs over there. But later, I'll show you a way how you can turn any PNG into a vector file. So let's grab some eyes and some mouths and throw them into Photoshop as well. And there we have them. Make them a little bit bigger. I grouped them. Command G, you know how it works. Command G, PNG and I go eyes. Now what I do is I go up to this tool, the selection tool, and now I only select the pair of eyes I actually want. Let's start with this one. And then I make a layer mask, which is down here. You just click this, boom, and you have a layer mask. So now you only have these eyes visible. I'm gonna pull the eyes back in. Now I try to have the same size or almost. Now I just select the one in the middle. I'm being careful that I don't select anything else. And then I go back down here, layer masks, and there we have eyes number 2. So now we have this one and this one. And grab it in one more time. And this is our last pair of eyes for now. Now we need mouths. For the mouth, we just do the same thing. Just take our mouse, put them in here. These are all our different options for mouse, and I group them. I go Command G, group mouth. Same thing here. I just select one and I turn it into a layer mask. And now I only have one mouth. This would be our first face. So this kind of would be our first NFT. Now we would have to do the same thing over and over again with all the different mouths. And that one doesn't really match up, but this would be our final version. So now we have 4 groups with a bunch of different layers inside. For the last step now, we just apply the script I told you about at the beginning. Go up here to File, Script, Search. And then we just apply this script I showed you. We go Open. And it tells me for all the layers I put in here, we have 48 combinations. Would you like to continue? Yes. Let's make this video NFT and we go Open. No, I don't want the PSDs. And now it will take a while. And there we have the first few versions. This one is one here. This will continue until it has all the 48 combinations it told us about.
Depending on how many layers and how many NFTs you're making, it will take longer to export. Obviously, computer power also plays a big role in it, but
if you want to have the best quality possible, you should always work with vector files, so you can zoom in as much as you want and it's still sharp and doesn't get pixelated. For that, just open up Adobe Illustrator, open the PNG inside of Illustrator, and now just click on it, go to expand, choose the highest quality possible. In my case, I used photo quality, and then just click on trace. Now you're almost there. Now you just ungroup it and you can copy each one individually or all of them by once by selecting them, and then you can go Command C or Control C, go over to Photoshop and go Control V or Command V and paste that bad boy in, and there you have it. You turned your boring PNGs that pixelate by just zooming in into amazing vector files, and you have the highest quality possible for your NFTs.
At the end of it, you will have your very first NFT collection, and now you can get rich in just a few minutes. It's not that easy, but if you want to know how you can sell them and what steps are before and after that, hit that like button and let me know in the comments below, and we might make a video about it. Alright, that was it for this week, so don't forget to subscribe to have a chance to win 1 Ethereum as soon as I hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel. My name is Alex. Stay safe, stay smart, and make some NFTs. See you next Wednesday.